a change of competition, a slight change of focus, but I imagine you wouldn't want much else to change from Saturday, the way you played.
Look, it was a good performance Saturday, but only counts for 3 points. You have to move on pretty quickly, and we've done that. We've moved on to Salford now. Watched a fair bit of them over the weekend. Good team, like the way they play. It's going to be a good challenge.
It certainly is. Obviously they're a division below at the minute, but any team coming to this stadium and playing against a club with your stature is going to want to put on a performance and make it difficult, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean this stadium and our history means that teams normally raise their performance level. I have no doubt that Salford will do that again tomorrow night. We have to match that and be ourselves and continue with the performance levels we showed on Saturday. We still think there's improvement to come, but it'll be a tough game. As the cup competitions are there for upsets, so we have to make sure we're not one of those tomorrow night.
Yeah, the focus, obviously, the priority obviously is the league, but yeah. I'm sure there's a desire there to build a cup run if possible.
Yeah, I mean the league will always be our bread and butter, and that's the most important thing, but we also want to have good cup runs. We want to have consistency and get used to winning football matches on a regular basis, and the cup provides another opportunity to do that. As I said, we'll be well prepared and ready to go tomorrow night.
It's a busy first month, 3 competitions all crammed into that first month, including the Papa John's and this. Have you planned accordingly in your sort of pre-season build-up?
Yeah, I mean the players are in really good shape, so we don't have to make any changes. Having said that, we've got a really strong squad of players that we feel there's very little wastage and not much drop off for when we do rotate and change the team, so it gives us good options. But like always, we're not just going to change the team for the sake of it. We respect Salford, we think they're a good team, and we're going to highlight their strengths and weaknesses and pick a team that we think can expose the weaknesses and manage the strengths. As
you've alluded to before, you have options now if you chose to make changes. There's a real good standard of players right across the squad.
There is, and the level of training is exceptional. It's a really strong level at the moment. Really pleased with their attitude and the way they're dedicating themselves to improving. But we have to show the same energy, the same attitude as what we did on Saturday. And if we bring that again tomorrow night, then hopefully our quality and talent will take over. But first and foremost, we must show that same desire, energy, and attitude as what we have been doing of late.
Dion Charles, the only one definitely to miss out. How is Dion? Because obviously he had the thigh problem to miss Saturday.
Yeah, well, look, Dion won't be available tomorrow night. It's nothing serious or sinister. We just need to be slightly cautious until the slight strain is healed, and once it's healed we can go again with him. He won't be available tomorrow night.
It'll be a slightly different feel in the stadium inevitably. A superb crowd on Saturday. The League Cup, every club first round's a little bit down on that. Yeah. So is that, I won't say tricky for the players, they're almost going to generate their own atmosphere to get it going, because Saturday was just so bouncing, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that's another part of our education. We have to, especially when we go away from home, we're not going to have this same atmosphere as what we do here, so we have to get used to playing with smaller crowds and less atmosphere, and make sure we create our own intensity and our own atmosphere with our performance. And again, going back to energy and attitude, give me that and that will create that, and then off the back of that we need to show our talent. As I said, the boys are in a good place. They're ready and willing to play, and hopefully we can get a good result.
And those that will come, I know, will be right behind the team, and I'm sure that they've enjoyed watching their football here, particularly since January. I know Saturday was terrific, but it's been a steady improve for the whole of this calendar year, really.
Well, I think since I've been here, there's been a huge improvement. Really, we've evolved as a team and as a football club. We're nowhere near where we want to be, and we feel like we've only just begun. But we're happy with the progress we're making, and we want to keep making those forward steps. But we know there's loads of hard work to come. One performance doesn't mean we've cracked it. I still think there's definitely parts of that Saturday that we can improve on. There's things we did right, of course, but there's lots we did wrong as well. So we'll keep working hard, keep our feet on the ground, and see where that takes us.
And I think Ryan saying you can name 9 substitutes tomorrow night. Is that right? So only make the
That'll
same
be nice.
number,
I may provide a keeper on the bench then tomorrow.
That'll keep everybody happy. But I mean, again, you will have umpteen options in that respect, and that's a lot to fill.
Keeper might be one of them. Yeah, no, it does give you good options, and when you've got a strong squad, it helps, because we've got lots of players that want to play, lots of players that can affect the game, and when you get that fatigue and we want to keep up that high intensity press, we're able to make changes with very little drop off, which is pleasing.
And there'll be a result on the night, as he came out the wrong side of a shootout last year when he did well at Wigan, and but we know there'll be a result tomorrow night, and hopefully we get ourselves in the hat come Wednesday night. Yeah,
and that's what's important really. We want to win the game at all costs really, and then get ourselves in the hat for the next round.